Hello guys, welcome to Daily Current Affairs series. Today we will discuss about 4th August current affairs. Myself Sunny Sandeep. Welcome to my channel Gear Up for Group 1 exam. Let us discuss the today's important current affairs. That is SpaceX with the NASA crew is back home. After almost 64 days in space, that two test pilots have came back to home. That is, it was a first splashdown by US astronauts in 45 years. That means in July 24th, 1975, that is Apollo Soyuz, that is a joint US Soviet mission by that mission is known as Apollo Soyuz. After that 45 years, it was the first splashdown by US astronauts. It is this Endeavour. It was the first commercially built and operated spacecraft to carry people to and from orbit. This Endeavour is a first commercially built and operated spacecraft to carry people to and from orbit. These test pilots' names are Doug Hurley and Bob Behnken. Doug Hurley and Bob Behnken. Here the capsule is the SpaceX Dragon capsule named is Endeavour. We know that is joint US Soviet mission known as Apollo Soyuz in 1975. Now after 45 years, Endeavour has the first splashdown by the US astronauts. Here thus Endeavour has landing in the Gulf of Mexico off the coast of Pensacola, Florida. Next one, Electronic Vaccine Intelligence Network, that is EVIN. It is aimed at strengthening the immunization supply chain systems throughout the India. They aim the strengthening immunization supply chain systems. Here this EVIN, Electronic Vaccine Network Intelligence Network, to provide real-time information on vaccine stocks and flows and storage temperatures across all cold chain points in the country. To provide the real-time information on vaccine stocks and flows. Here, this was being implemented under the National Health Mission, that is NHM, by the Minister of Health and Family Welfare. Minister of Health and Family Welfare. Here, this Electronic Vaccine Intelligence Network has reached 32 states and union territories. Next one, there is a Defense Production and Export Promotion Policy, that is DPEPP, that is DPEPP 2020 by Minister of Defense. Here, what is the main aim or motto of this DPEPP? To achieve a turnover of 1,75,000 crores, that is in $25 billion in American, including export of 35,000 crore, that is $5 billion in aerospace and defense goods and services by 2025. Here, if we see the other side of this COVID-19, India will learn from two things. First of all, it has the safety plan or safety measures with other countries or neighboring countries. If we see the tensions between India and China, we have to ready for any country or to fight any country or to face any country of our neighboring countries first. After that, any alien countries like USA or Russia. First of all, we have to concentrate on neighboring countries like Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal and Bhutan. We have seen the different types of tensions between Nepal and India, China and India. By this time, we get that we have to take the safety measures, and at the same time we have to strengthen our defense system. That's why if you see these 3 days or these 1 week current affairs, in that India has imported 5 Rafale jets from France. In addition to that, Hammer missiles from France. For Rafale jets, it required Hammer missiles. After that, Poseidon 8I. 8i aircrafts from USA. That means we are strengthening our defense system. In that part, Minister of Defense has started or has ordinated that Defense Production and Export Promotion Policy 2020. In that, 1,75,000 crore including export of 35,000 crore in aerospace and defense goods and services by 2025. Here, the main intention is to reduce the dependence on imports and take forward Make in India initiatives. Here, from COVID-19, we get that every country, whenever any country want to develop, there should be self-reliant. That means they have to make education systems, health policies, and at the same time defense also. Here, if you see the dynamic changes in the world, there may be day by day it may changes dynamic politics in the world. That's why every country should strengthen their defense system. That's why in the part of that, to reduce the dependence on imports and take forward Make in India initiative, to promote the export of defense products. India is also indigenously developing their products. That's why to promote the export of the defense products, that will engage our strengthen our capability of doing the defense products. Next one, final one. In the part of UPSC prelims previous analysis question, we have discussed the 99 question. We successfully entered into 900 question. That means 3 months over. In this journey, we are all supporting with me. Thank you for your support. Today we will discuss 100th question, that is, consider the following statements under the Ramsar Convention. It is a mandatory on the part of Government of India to protect and conserve all wetlands in the territory of India. The Wetlands Conservation and Management Rules 2010 were framed by the Government of India based on the recommendations of Ramsar Convention. The Wetlands Conservation and Management Rules 2010 also encompasses the drainage area and catchment regions of the wetlands as determined by authority. If we see the question is asking for correct statements. Here 1 and 2 and 3 statements are given. Here only third statement, that is the Wetlands Conservation and Management Rules 2010 also encompasses the drainage area or a catchment regions of the wetlands as determined by the authority. That means the third option is only right one, correct one. With this we can conclude our video. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. Gear up for Group 1 exam. This is Sunny Sandeep signing out. Take care and bye bye.